Hi guys, Adam here for Adam McKola TV. Euro 2016 kicks off tonight with France taking on Romania in the first game of the season. And I thought, why not have a few predictions? You guys can get yours in below as well. And we can just discuss the tournament. I'll be trying to do daily content on the Euros as well. So we'll get to discuss it as we go along and as we go through the competition. But I've got a few predictions. So here they are. Who will win the tournament? Now, something keeps telling me France are going to win it. I know a lot of people have predicted this, but I think they've got a fantastic team at the moment. When you look at them, Coleman, Marshall, Griezmann, Pogba, experience like Evra, Lloris as well. I think they've got a fantastic team. So with the home backing that they do have, if they don't crumble under that pressure, they've got a handy group, Group A. So I'm sure they'll go through that. And I mean, unless they crumble under the pressure of being the home team, I think they could have a very good tournament and go close to going all the way. But if I had to pick a winner right now, I'd have to say France. Who will be the top goal scorer? Well, I've got three names out of the hat here. Obviously, I should give you one really, but I'm torn between Griezmann for France, Cristiano Ronaldo for Portugal, because of the group that he's in. The group, I think, is quite Austria-Hungary and so on. He could get a couple of goals in each game there. And then, of course, Lewandowski as well. But Poland are in a relatively difficult group. So, but those are my top three names. Obviously, you will have the usual suspects like Muller and Cole sniffing around. But if I had to pick one, based on the opposition he's playing in the group stages and the fact that I think they will go through to at least the first knockout, I'll say Ronaldo. Underdog of the tournament. Now, this is an interesting one now. I've mentioned two of the teams, kind of, already. But I've mentioned two of the players that plays for those teams. But the first one, now, I don't actually think these guys are going to win the tournament, although I do think it'd be amazing if they did. But following Leicester's achievements in the Premier League, Northern Ireland, I feel they're a little bit of an underdog in the terms that they're on a great unbeaten run at the moment. They've got a great team spirit. They might not have a great team in terms of the talent available to them, but with the backing that they have, the team spirit that they have, the run that they run, the fact that they're pretty much an unknown quantity, I think they could, be the shock of the tournament in that sense, and maybe get to the knockout stages. But again, it will be difficult for them. Two serious underdogs, I'd say, are Poland and Portugal. Obviously, Poland have Lewandowski leading the line. Portugal have Ronaldo. If those guys have a great tournament, then they could push them two teams on. And obviously, Poland have the likes of Krychowiak, Blaszczowski, I said that right, Milik as well, another striker who's very potent. So they'll be, I think those two, obviously Poland are in a difficult group as well. But I think it could be one of those three for the underdog of the tournament. Again, I'm sitting on the fence a little bit, but I'm going between Poland or Portugal simply because they have like a Lewandowski and a Ronaldo in there. So yeah, those are my underdogs. Who can I see making a shock exit from the tournament? Now, this is a difficult one. I've picked three teams again, and I'll tell you why I think it'll be one of these teams, or it could be one of these teams. Now, I know I'm probably going to get hammered when they storm their respective groups and they all go through, but I've picked Italy, Belgium and Spain. Now, it's because I think they're in very, very difficult groups. Italy and Belgium, they're in a group with Ireland and Sweden. Ireland, much like Northern Ireland, they haven't got the greatest of squads, but great backing, great team spirit. And with a manager like Martin O'Neill, I'm sure he'll have them playing well. So I'm sure they'll cause a few problems in the group. Sweden, led by Zlatan. And then Italy and Belgium. Obviously, Belgium I get touted as this big team and a lot of people's favourites for this tournament, but they haven't quite done it yet. So we have to wait and see how they do. But Italy, Belgium, and then Spain's group, Croatia, Czech Republic, Turkey, another difficult group. So it's going to be tricky for those teams. Now, of course, Spain might storm their group, win every single game, get 9 points, make me look like a right dickhead. But I think there's potential for an upset there. And how do I think the home nations will fare? Well, I'm looking forward to the tournament. I used to, as a kid, really back England to the tilt every tournament, and I kind of just fell out of love with it a little bit, especially after France 98 and Euro 2000 with the Beckham and Phil Neville things. And of course I've got family that support Northern Ireland and Ireland as well. So I want all three of those teams to do well, if I'm honest. Obviously if England or whatever go out, I wouldn't be heartbroken, but I'd be disappointed because I want the teams to do well. England are going there with a very useful side. I wish they had a good coach. I just don't like Roy Hodgson. I think they could be playing better football with the players at their disposal. Kane, Vardy, they're on fire. Wayne Rooney, this is probably his last chance at a major tournament. The problem for me though is the width that they have. Who's going to play out wide for them? Now I know they'll get a lot of width from their fullbacks, Walker, Rose and the like, Klein, but Lallana, Sterling, Henderson, Milner, these kind of players for me don't really cut the mustard, and it could make it difficult for England. I do think they'll go through the group stages, maybe with Wales. Maybe. I keep thinking, if Wales beat England, then Wales will be the one to go through at England's expense. But really and truly, both teams should be going through with Russia and Slovakia there. But they're not easy either. As for Republic of Ireland, they're in a solid group. I've mentioned that group already. Sweden, Italy, Belgium. And interestingly enough, with the guys from JD Football, I will be going to Euro 2016 next week, and I will be at attending the Ireland-Belgium game, I believe. So get to see Fellaini again, won't I? But looking forward to that one. It should be a great atmosphere in the stadium. It should be a great game of football as well. I think Belgium have 11 Premier League players, as well as the likes of Nangolan and people like that in their team, Axel Witsel. And Ireland, although they haven't got a fancied team, I'm sure they'll be up for it and they'll battle for it. So looking forward to that one, and I'm sure you'll catch more content from that coming soon too. And as for Northern Ireland, these are the ones I really, really want to do well and turn up there and cause a shock and create a stir. They're in great form at the moment. They haven't got a great team on paper, let's be honest, but you know what? I'm backing them to have a good tournament and at least get out of the group stages. Come on, boys. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today. I know it's been a little bit of a lengthy video, but I am excited for the Euros, getting ready for that one tonight. So yeah, let us know what you think about my predictions for the winner, scorer, underdog, shock, exit, and how you think the home nations will do. I'll see you later.